Hi, welcome to the Christian Sport Podcast. Great to have you with us. It's they're unique times, aren't they, at the moment? I've got Owen with me. I've got Dave with me. I'm sitting in my study stroke second bedroom. Internet just about working. Child asleep next door. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys at?
Yeah, on the dining room table, the kids have already pulled out every colouring implement in the house. So it's going to be an interesting duration. Yeah.
I'm at home in the spare bedroom, little desk in the corner of the room, family downstairs, but all's good.
Good. Right, boys, we're all sports people. If you listen to this podcast, you're probably a sports person. And so there's probably quite a bit of frustration and a bit of confusion on what we can and can't do. We're all in that boat. We're not going to try and answer some of those questions, listen to a couple of advice. But what joins us together, what's our DNA is we want to reach the world of sport for Jesus. We think it's the greatest news in the world. We want to tell our teammates about Jesus. We don't have all the answers now. We don't know exactly what that looks like now. I think everyone's trying to navigate that. But Hampo, coming to you, where's your head gone as you've tried to just wrestle and think that through? We're all processing pretty quickly on this. Where's your head gone? We want to reach the world of sport for Jesus. What's your thinking?
Well, it feels a little bit like, in the summer when the season's over and you kind of depart ways from your regular training, competing schedule, but at the same time you want to stay connected and you want to stay in touch with people. So that was my first thought, was it feels a little bit like that. And then it instantly made me think, well, I miss rugby in the summer, and I know my rugby boys absolutely hate no rugby. And before long, it's only like a week after the season's over, they're suggesting playing touch down the park because they just can't not play rugby and not be together. And so kind of I've been thinking, well, I'm sure everyone will be feeling that way. And so what could it look like to try and seize the opportunity to still stay connected through different ways and still be in touch with some of the rugby guys? And I think the obvious time in my mind is when we would normally be training and competing. So classic rugby club trainings are always Tuesday, Thursday nights, and a game day on a Saturday. And if they're anything like me, they'll be at home, probably watching some sort of sports documentary on Amazon Prime. So I'm just thinking, what could I do? What could we do in those moments on the Tuesdays and Thursday nights and Saturdays for the time being?
Brownie, last night you were down the pub, weren't you? Down the digital pub.
Down the digital pub.
As in existing relationships with your mates, sports mates, you guys from running club. What did you do? How did it go?
Yeah, great. Long-standing relationships, forged on the asphalt or in the gym, and immensely frustrated that we can't get out. Thursday night pub would be the absolute default. And so it was really, really organic to, well, what can we do, guys? So we jumped on Zoom together. Bring your own bottle. Bring your own packet of noodles, and it was just really natural. Conversation flowed as it would always do. A few extra distractions, maybe a little bit less focused than normal when we're all together face to face. But there's still the opportunity to talk sport, talk life, and also talk about anxieties and concerns. And, dipped into John 11 and looked at how Jesus responded to the death of Lazarus and the whole challenge of frustration that it should not be like this, and yet there's still hope. And it was just prime opportunity. Yeah.
As we've been thinking, as we've been pondering what it looks like, any other, so we've seen lots of people do, hey, get on video chat, have a chat with your mates, have those consistent relationships you normally would have. Any other ideas or things you've been thinking about of what it might look like to speak of Jesus to our sports mates?
Well, I think the other bit people are probably missing is not just the community, but actually the physical stuff as well. People want to be exercising, and we can still get out and go for a run at the moment, but again, that might even be restricted. So I guess we could be a little bit imaginative there. One of my other coaches that I coach with, actually, he did a little review of our season, looked at all the stats and turned it into a fitness program for the rugby boys. So kind of points conceded, tries scored, tries conceded, and he turned it all into various fitness exercises. I just thought that's quite good fun, you know, and is there a way then of being able to do that for our sports teams? And then, I don't know, have some sort of kind of competition with kind of how people are getting on. And then through that means of a bit of competitiveness, put it together, try and then offer up sort of a discussion off the back of it, really, where you go, well, we'll do our exercise. We could do it either video call or not. And then let's have 15 minutes just together to kind of compare notes. And then you could potentially start to suggest, how's everyone doing? If anyone's interested, I'd love to give a little bit of a perspective on the Christian view of life at the moment and death and all things surrounding that. So that you could start, you know, not to be manipulative at all. I think you'd need to be really transparent and on, you know, give everyone the option, don't force it upon people. But I do think there's ways of still being able to be having a bit of fun as well as then giving people opportunity. And I think that's the key thing. It's a choice. It's an opportunity. And I think for a lot of people, they are asking slightly bigger questions of life than they've probably ever asked before.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, same. So my wife's a teacher. She's offered to help people online as well. And she's mentioned off the cuff that I'm going to try and do a little training camp for the kids in the garden. Trawled eBay, I found myself a cheap kettlebell, cheap medicine ball. But people are asking, could you film what you do with the kids? Could you send it round? And then just naturally as you engage and post on social media or the WhatsApp groups, a couple of other questions are coming. So, what's your take on this as a Christian? Or mate, you seem a bit more upbeat, or mate, there's a bit more joy or hope about what you're doing. So talk to me. Let's have one of those digital coffees. Yeah, so
sorry to jump in. One idea I did have as well was a lot of people will be watching sports movies, sports documentaries, and I think actually within these movies and documentaries, there's some really interesting storylines. And I'm not really a very good film critic, but there could be opportunity, you know, to like have a bit of a WhatsApp film review club. Yeah, a film sports club where you all watch it and then you all kind of give a little bit of an opinion on it. And that's where there's opportunity there, I think, as a Christian. You could be quite distinct. So you think of something like Remember the Titans, greatest movie of all time, let's be honest. If you haven't watched it, shame on you. You've got to watch it. But that's an amazing story about reconciliation, you know, and just everything that went on during that time. And I think there's opportunity maybe within that and watching some stuff, having a chat about it, putting out various perspectives. Maybe that could be a new opportunity.
Great. Cheers, boys. Hopefully you've got good ideas as well. Share them with us. Share the love. Jump on social media. Let us know what you're thinking about. We've coined a new hashtag. You've often heard pray, play, say. We've gone pray, stay, say. A lot of us have to stay where we are at the moment, but keep praying. Pray for your teammates. Stay where you are, or follow the government advice, and then say some of the good news of Jesus. Keep doing that. We'll see you soon. We're going to keep producing new resources. There'll be new stuff out there. Look at our blogs. They're all online. You can sign up for emails. There's all sorts that's going to be going on as we continue to look about what it looks like to reach the world of sport for Christ. Our DNA hasn't changed. Who we are hasn't changed. Our passion hasn't changed. It's all the same. Brill. See you soon. Have a great weekend.